Who's you?
You want to teach yoga? Why don't you teach your class? Okay.
Why don't you get Mr. Wheeler? He brought his yoga clothes.
Yeah, you just keep bringing.
Try to hide them.
I thought you guys were going to get swimming together, and
Yeah, well,
you changed your mind.
my motivation wasn't high enough.
True confessions, real
I'm gonna send him a box of cookies in the mail. FedEx. What do you call those? Black bean buns.
Black bean buns?
Sweet buns with black bean inside.
Oh yeah. Taoyuan.
Taoyuan.
Bling bong.
Lots of calories, right?
Yeah, mooncake.
Yeah, mooncake.
Mooncake also.
Mooncake.
It's the holiday.
We'll put butter on it.
Oh, he's got a thing.
Like
He's got
American.
a thing for that like 3,000 layer
It's
cake.
coming. It's
Right?
coming.
There was one. Yeah. He loves that.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He needs one of those. I know. He likes it.
It's not really fair, though.
What does fair happen?
Why is it unfair?
America.
All's fair in love, war, and
Taking
fundraising.
advantage of his weakness.
All's fair in love, war, and
Saying somehow he's
fundraising.
getting around his karma, or that I am. It's fair.
Okay, let's go.
Deal. Sashi Puki Jushing Meto Drum Rira Ling Shin Yende Gembadi Sangye Shindu Mite Uargi Jokun Namdak Shingla Chuparsho Inam Guru Radna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Sangye Chirang Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chinyen Gipe Sunam Ki Drola Benchir Sangye Chuparsho Sangye Chirang Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyen Gipe Sonam Ki Drola Benchir Sangye Drubar Shok Sangye Chudang Soki Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Kapsuchi Dagi Chenyen Gipe Sonam Ki Drola Benchir Sangye Drubar Shok.
Shogadish, Mogadi.
Did not cover the verse above the thing that you're starting with.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. Yes, because I wrote things above it, but not below it. Yeah, that's the last thing. That
Didn't you
we did,
translate
'cause
it?
I tried to translate up. I did up to there. That's the last bit I did.
Right. So now we go on? Or-
From here, right? But you had your stars under the thing instead of above the thing. You're in the right general.
Oh, okay, okay.
We just need to cover Daniele.
Down below here, right?
Yes, right where you were.
There, right?
Yes, just-
okay.
yes.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. That's all.
You want to explain where we are and what's going on?
Sure.
Seriously.
Okay. As we all recall, we're studying a book on the tenets. The broadest division of schools or philosophical standpoints was into Buddhist and non-Buddhist. We are in the non-Buddhist section still. He presented all of the nihilists together, meaning the people who don't believe in stuff that you should believe in, of various sorts, and then moved
That's
on
a
to
good definition of a nihilist.
people who believe in stupid things that they shouldn't believe in, is the eternalists, which is where we are now, which are people who have especially crazy ideas about the soul. We presented 11 groups of those people and decided we would attack them all at once. So we attacked the nihilists, we presented the nihilists, we attacked the nihilists, then we presented 11 schools over the course of a meaningful chunk of our lives of eternalist schools of stupid people believing in stupid things that they shouldn't believe in, and now we said we would attack them all at once, which we're doing in an onslaught of quotations with logic built in. So you could say we're doing Lung and Rik maybe at once, because most of the quotes are logical presentations.
Well, what I would say is
Fine.
it's a shotgun. It's a shotgun, right? Like we're shooting the whole group with one bullet.
Good spread.
And it's random quotations. And I wanted to suggest at this point in your translation, you can have footnotes that are longer than the text, which is what's going to happen. That's going to happen because they're only one line. He didn't even tell you the whole 4 lines. And then there's going to be a footnote of 2 pages. And I was thinking it might be cool to not have footnotes, but insert it in the text somehow. You know, like in bold or in... See what I mean?
I do.
Your footnote is a commentary.
In a box.
I mean, generally, I don't want to put commentary in our translations because we might make a mistake. But I think here it would be appropriate to explain the quotation. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
And not do it in a footnote, because it'd be one of those footnotes where the black line is up at the top, and it's hard to find the rest of the footnote, and then it's gonna pile up, it's gonna multiply, because all the quotations are one-liners or two-liners. So I just thought it'd be cool, just in this situation, that we could break off into some commentary. Okay. So now that means more pressure. You have to understand what it means. Okay, so please read. Nick's got the plane, but there's not much plane here.
Te le kelte tamche kyabna kungi dunbar shesogi.
Yeah. Denny name means from the same book, right?
Yeah,
What is the same book?
Harvest of the Ultimate, which
Is
is
it-
probably actually called Approaching the Ultimate.
I don't remember,
We decided
but
you
I
got the
trust
name
you.
wrong.
Okay, so Kelte, just do the pieces, and then we'll look at the whole verse. He just gave us one line from the verse. Kelte means ruko, tamche, kyabna.
Covered.
Yeah, if he extends to all things,
Oh yeah, cool.
or if the Vedas extend to all things, then kunki, then all things should be done. Svadhyaya. In the Yoga Sutra.
Study, yeah, but it's like memorization or something.
Yeah, reciting, the practice of recitation. Everyone who ever translates the Yoga Sutra translates it wrong, which is kind of interesting. Yeah, they translate it as self-study, svadhyaya. It doesn't mean that at all. It means the religious practice of reciting the holy books, which is central to the Vedic tradition. What you do with Vedas is you recite them. In fact, in the form realm, there's people, Sangba Dunna Dun. There's a section for people who recite Vedas. Okay. Anyway, Kyabna, Kungi Dun means to recite. Literally, it means to extract.
Like coffee.
Dumbagir. Then if the Veda extends to all existence, then the trees should be reciting the Vedas, and the stones should be reciting the Vedas. Okay, let's go look at the full verse.
Yeah, there it is.
We found it in a tantra. I don't know if that's where it came from. But it's where I found it. So anyway, why don't we start here where I say start here? I thought when I was looking at it and studying it, I thought this is a good place to start your footnote or your commentary.
This is also where we found the last quote, which
It is.
He says it's the same book.
Yeah. So they're both from the Kala Chakra, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, here we
Yes.
go.
Okay.
Here's the whole verse. Let's read the whole verse.
Okay. Kelte rikjen di ni kashinma jepa jitarn dini kalen din par jepa yin nordang chakpa shende pramse namki ni chimpa chudang kensoki ni nantenche
Nenten.
nantenche.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Kelte?
Is it?
Yeah, sorry? Yeah, if. Rikche means the Vedas, books of knowledge. Okay, Rikche, that give you knowledge. Rikche, knowers. Dini, if these Vedas are machepa, like the ka, like namka.
Are unmade like the sky.
Yeah, if they're uncreated, if they have existed for all eternity, okay, uncreated, okay, as the sky, as empty space, okay, then jita dini kale dumbar chepayan. There's dun again. Well, then how can people recite them from their mouth? Because that implies changing. You see, people's mouths move. How can you move your mouth? And I would throw in something like that, you know. How can you move your lips to utter the sounds if they are unchanging? Okay, like the sky, like empty space. Okay. Then by the way, some of these quotations, and this is an ethical question, are offensive to non-Buddhists. And I don't know how we're going to treat that, because I have Hindu friends. And but let's just go through them and then we'll make this decision. But it's a group decision. You know, what do we do with? I mean, it's rare in Buddhist scripture that something comes which is offensive to another religion. But this happens to be a couple places here. Okay, so nor dang chakpa. Nor means money. Chakpa means objects of desire, like nice fruitcakes and things you get when you go to families' houses and recite the Vedas. Okay, they pay you. In Buddhism, it's called shapten. You know, you go to someone's house, you recite. That's how I first saw the Dhammapada Sutra. I was at a shapten. I got one page to recite while the other people were reciting different pages. Because we were in a hurry for lunch. So then chakspa means desire objects here. So it's not desire. It's, you know, like nice food or stuff like that. Oftentimes getting a piece of cloth is traditional for reciting the Vedas. You will get a new, it looks like a sen, but it's different. You saw them give them to me in Varanasi. Yeah. Shembe. This is Shambhashidra. Yeah, who crave for who?
Brahmins.
Yeah, Brahmins who go to recite Vedas at people's houses because they want money or gifts. Okay. Din means throat. Tam din is a famous tantra. Yeah, Ashwa. I agree, but you're right. Dimba dam. Chu means your lips. And ken means your palate, the top of your mouth, etc. Why? And we were talking about it yesterday at the coffee shop, but I would translate it, if it were me, I'd say something like, you know, let me see. If the Vedas are truly uncreated, right, then how can people be reciting them? And how can all those guys who are hoping to get some lunch and some moolah, why are they clicking together their teeth and their tongue and their palate? It's something like that. It's clicking. Nenten means to work hard. Nenten means to make a big effort. You know, why are they working so hard on clicking their teeth and tongue together to make something which is uncreated? You see what I mean? Okay, it's a dig. It's a criticism. You know? Why are they working so hard to create an uncreated thing with their mouth? Okay. Nenten means to. In colloquial, it means to make a point of something. You know, emphasis. Like oftentimes they'll say "nyamsalamba nentenche," like devote yourself to your practice. Like, you know, it means like when they say nenten, they go like this with their finger, and it means why are they knocking themselves out to click their teeth and their tongue together if it's uncreatable.
And the reason they threw in this whole thing about Nordang Chakpa Shimpa,
it's a dig at Brahmins.
are they saying like why are they paying them to work so hard to do it?
Why are they
Not really. It's just, in my opinion, it's just a sort of a insensitive dig at Brahmins, and he does it again.
I mean, but with the phrasing, what's the?
You Brahmin who were so eager to get
why do all
paid
those Hindu priests knock themselves out to click their tongue and their teeth together
Is it just
to get money and food if it's uncreated? and you can't do anything with it. Cannot come out of your mouth. How are you gonna get it to come out of your mouth if it's uncreated? Okay, got it? Then we haven't hit our line yet. It comes in the next verse.
You know what I've been doing previously is, because we started this section, was I just put in the full quotation and then I had a footnote saying the author just gave us enough of the quotation to jog our memory.
That could be, that's maybe even better, because then we don't get into making mistakes. But I think in most cases the full quotation gives the meaning. That's a good option. That's fine. Okay, keep going.
Gelte rikje ngama yina yoke me ngundu yoke yina rikje thokmar me Gelte rangjung yina kelen ma ke te Gelte tamche kyabna kungi dun barngyur.
Yeah. Kelte rikche ngama yina. If the Vedas came first, then if the Vedas were the first thing in the universe, then where was Sanskrit? I take it to be Pak Yulki K. The language of the land of the Aryas. Yeah. It could be Prakriti, but I don't think so. I think he's trying, or you could say the language of the country or something. But it means Sanskrit. So they were written in Sanskrit, but you can't say in Sanskrit because there was no Sanskrit, because they were the first thing written in the Okay, got it?
It's cute.
But Mundu Yuke Yuna, what's that mean?
Before,
If the Yuke Mun,
Was
the
first.
Sanskrit came first,
yeah, good. Then Rikje Tomame,
then
Right.
then the Vedas weren't the first thing in the universe.
they weren't
Okay,
not beginning verse.
okay. Then if something is Rangchung, you know this expression. Rangchung. Yeah, Rangchung Yeshi. That's exactly it. Yeah.
Comes from itself, arises from its own self.
Yeah, it means
Guru.
boulders where faces of Buddhas come out on their own.
Oh.
Those are called Rangchung.
Spontaneous.
Self-made. Yeah, they just happen.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's a rock, a big cliff, and then suddenly a Buddha's face comes out.
Self-generating.
That's what Rangchung means. Okay. And the Vedas were Rangchung.
Yeah.
They emanated themselves.
Is that what the claim is?
Yeah. Gelte
Yeah,
rangjung
if they're
yin.
really Rangchung,
Okay.
if they're really spontaneous or self-created, then kale make, you can't create them with your mouth.
Right.
Okay.
It can't come from your mouth.
Yeah, they can't come from your mouth. And kalte tamje kyabna, if they really do pervade the universe,
Mhm.
then the universe should be reciting them.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Okay. Then every object in the universe should be reciting them.
That's neat.
Yeah, it is nice.
Yeah.
Let's do the next one if you want. It's fun.
Sure.
It's not that relevant.
Okay.
It's in the same, it's the next verse. Okay, and it took me a while, so I want to do it. I'm not sure it's relevant.
Where are we in again?
We're in the Kalachakra Tantra. Okay. Go ahead.
Dai Shingdang Natso Jutang Mardang Sen Dewe Dundu Barwe Top to Set Parje Sha Sa Wai Mini Shindu Chakar
Shinto. Yeah.
Mehan Din Dot Lasok Min Du Tsit Yino.
It took me a while, which is why I want to explain it, although it's not relevant. I don't know what's on. I didn't bother to look it up. Somebody could look it up, but it's
Is it a type of tree or something?
it's a type of tree. No, it's not the egg. It's a type of tree. It's just some type of tree, like fig tree or Okay. It refers to what's that name? Yamshing.
Oh, like yamshin branches?
Yeah, this is the word for yamshing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, okay. It refers to the sticks you throw into the fire. Those yamshing. We call them yamshing nowadays. audition. Anda might have something to do with fire, but I'm not sure. Shingdan, Nancong Dru, lots of different grains.
Various grains.
Okay, and Mar, butter, ghee, and Sen means the flour that the tambula is made out of.
Oh.
The what do you call them?
The tormas.
The tormas. Torma. This means torma dough. Dough. Sen means dough. So if you take all that stuff and dewe dundu to achieve happiness, you burn it, sekpache, in a blazing. Top is the ancient word for a homa pit. For a homa pit. So it means nowadays it means a stove. But it meant in ancient times the homa pit. So they don't do them on a platform, they do them in a pit. And I went through one, it was very interesting in Varanasi. At the end of every offering they go soha, and it's kind of cool. But they dig a small pit about this big, and they offer smaller things. Okay, Drew Damas and Tatu Sekpacha. Shasa Wayi Mi. Now I studied this for a while, and I think it should not be corrected to yeast. If you put yeast, it would mean the pishatsas,
Right.
the flesh-eating demons, meaning pretas and other spirits, the spirit beings, are scaring off the people. But I don't want to read it that way. I think it's those guys who are spirit beings are scared by the fire. Okay, it's not that they run to the fire to take all these things. They're scared by the fire. It repulses them. Mehla didak songla mindu sikyano. I take it to be you are burning stuff they never wanted in the first place. Okay, they never asked for sticks and burnt butter and it's a dig at the principal activity of Vedic priests, which is homa, which is to do a fire offering. Okay? It's a dig at the priests. It's still a dig. I don't think it's necessary for our verse here, and I think it distracts.
Yeah.
But it was so much fun. Okay. Now here's kind of his explanation, based on the one line.
Okay. Or maybe the last few even.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, go ahead. Who's got the plane? Because he's getting sloppy and no one's correcting him. Okay, word. Make him work harder.
Sangba soki, sangba drowe jepo tang, kepar bramse ratnam tsangbe pur kelem bala, de ta na rikla, de ta na rikla, gel rikla sopa shimi rungwar gyurwa dang ming si nianje du rungwar rungwar telwa tang rikje tamche la kyap na mang riksoki de den dun rungwar gyurwa soki got.
Yep. Okay, cool. Now, don't forget, according to, I don't know which school this guy, I forgot about it, but, and I didn't want to remember. I don't want it in my hard drive. But according to this, Brahma has created the children of Brahma. Right? So all living beings are the children of Brahma. And Brahma is Sangma, right? So according to you, Brahma and those other guys created Chepo, right? Chepo. They are the creators of Brahma's children, which means all living beings. Okay? And Kepar, more specifically, the Brahmins are supposed to be the favored children of
Kids.
Brahma
Kena.
and literal sons
Some
of
people,
Brahma.
right.
Okay, Brahmin priests, which are always male, are supposed to be the sons of Brahma, literally.
Right.
Okay, Lemba. That's what you believe. That's what you accept.
If it's like that.
Now, here's a Telngir, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vedana.
If it were the case
Yeah.
that they are all sons of Brahma
Yeah.
and therefore get to hold 98% of the country's wealth, Rikla, then Gyal Rikla Sopa Shi Mirung. There shouldn't be the four classic castes
Right.
of India.
Right.
There
Cool.
shouldn't be four classic castes of India. I went and got you the castes from a scripture, which I like to do. I like to get it from a scripture. Somehow it got put up here. I just went and got them for you. Okay, Tramse.
Brahmin caste.
And the caste word is Kula, right? As you know.
Yeah.
So there's the Brahmana Kula, the Brahmin class. And it is Brahman, okay? It's not Brahmin or.
Like Abraham.
Yeah, it's Brahman. Yeah, and it's Brahma. As Krishna is Krishna and not Krishna. Krishna is like calling Trump dump or something,
Father Abraham has many sons.
which is probably a good idea. Okay, anyway, Brahma. And then that's the priestly caste, the priest caste. And then there's the royal caste, politicians, Gaurik, which is Rajakula, or sometimes called Kshatriya, sometimes called like warrior caste or something. Then there's the nobility, which is Jew, which means little J's, like Jetson Kappa. So Jew means
Oh, the lords.
little lords. Yeah, the little lords. Okay, the Vaishya. I'm just,
Are those merchants?
well,
And did the word
what I want to do, what I want to do is bypass the internet. I want to present the castes as they are presented in a traditional scripture, and let people fight about whether the warriors are in there or the business people are in there. I want to stick to a source from our database, and I don't want to accept what's in Wikipedia or something like that. Okay, so it's not gonna fit it. I'm sorry. Who said this one?
Harvest of the Ultimate?
Oh, it's the same book.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, duh. Yeah, so it's appropriate that we take the caste from the book, which is criticizing what's going to happen to the caste system if it's all made by Brahma, if we are all children of Brahma, okay? Then Jew, so Jew is, you can say professional caste. And then the Mangrik, which is the common people. Mang comes from obviously Hmong, and it means the common people. It means the mass, the masses. We say in English the masses. Yeah. And sometimes they're called Shudra, Varga, the Shudra caste. Okay, so there, I would pull the caste from there. Now we go back to the quotation. Traditionally, in the ancient scriptures, four castes. Okay, Dedana Rigla. So according to you, Mirun, Shi Mirun,
Indeed.
there shouldn't be four castes. If we're all children of Brahma, okay? If we're all children of Brahma, then we should be equal. So this is a very touchy statement
Yeah.
to make in India in the 700s or whenever it was made. You know, if we're all children of Brahma, how come we're not equal? Okay, Mirun.
And if he's pulling
Okay.
from the Kala Chakra, it's a very old statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And according to you, Ming Sing, right? Misspelled.
Mm-hmm.
Then brothers and sisters should have sex and get married.
Yeah, we talked about this.
Okay.
It's a strange argument.
Because they're already but listen, because they're already doing it.
With their brothers and sisters anyway.
Oh,
They're all brothers and sisters.
Yeah, we're all brothers and sisters.
That's not what a brother and sister is.
Since the beginning of time, according to you, since beginning of time, brothers and sisters have been getting married. Okay, so it must be okay, according to you. Okay, right? Got it?
Distant cousins.
Lord Tao, it would have to be, right? And rikshe tamje la kyaba, I take karma, rikshe karma tamje la kyabna. If it's true that the Vedas pervade all things, then it should be all right for the lower caste people to recite these Vedas.
Cool. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mangrik is the Shudras,
Oh, it's not
the
rude.
lower caste, the lowest caste in the four system. And the countless castes in India.
Right.
Untouchables now are, you know. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty
Cool.
cool.
Ki kak means these facts deny what you say. Ki kak. This and other facts
Yeah.
refute what you have been saying.
And he
Okay.
did package up all those quotations simultaneous.
He kind of did, and he wrapped it up. So I've been unfair to him. Okay, but the next one is that way. Okay, here we go. Go.
Young.
By the way, if you're, your students, when this university covers most of Sedona, and that will be, someone will write a sociology paper about ancient India based on this line. You know, we're in the classic, there's a classic period and there's the,
Derivations, yeah. That's
what's it called?
Post-classical.
In literature, they recognize a classical period and a,
commentary.
Modern.
Oh.
I forget what it's called. It's not called commentarial. But anyway, we are so lucky to be in the first generation. And we get to translate the classics. And then your students, your grandkids, will be stuck with writing stupid little papers about, this Lama said we're all equal. And that proves why freshmen should have the rights of seniors. And, it'll get like Princeton. Okay, go.
Young woman Yingbole.
Yeah.
Gyote de la Topyud. No.
Okay, one line from Uma Nyingbo, written by,
Baba Viveka.
I think,
No.
Asanga?
it's either Kamala Sheila or Baba Vivek, I don't remember.
Baba Viveka.
Oh.
I think I wrote it down here.
Yeah, it is one of those terms.
I think
It
it-
came up in my
Yeah.
class. I think Baba Viveka.
Also what I think.
I think it's Baba Vivek.
Pretty sure.
Someone can look up 3855 in the Tohoku catalog. Baba Vivek, okay. Uma Nyingbo, the heart of the middle way says, Kalte de la Topyana, if they have power, if it has power, that's all. If it has power, okay.
It's got power.
Oh, that clarifies everything.
By the way, the day is he. If he's so powerful, ... Okay, if he's so powerful, ... So now we go to, this is harder. It took me a while.
You buffed this up a little for us yesterday, huh?
I did.
That's nice.
Okay, I'm gonna just go to this verse. I'm not gonna try to do the other verses, okay?
Okay.
Because it's enough.
Okay.
Here we go. Go, please read.
Droa nyame chokche pa gelte de la Topyud na chi chir shuk chen nak po yi jigne puk tu shuk she ta.
Okay, this is made more difficult by the fact that they've ruined the verb. It should have been talk. I confirmed it. I found it in another scripture. And now it makes sense. Okay? So, Droanyame means the being who has no equal, meaning Krishna. Okay? Which is an emanation of Vishnu.
Yeah.
Okay? So, the unmatched person. This Joe is unmatched person. The number one guy in the universe.
The guy with no equal.
This means Chokchepa means stealer. And it took me a while, but I found out it's an epithet of Vishnu.
Vishnu?
He who steals away death. And it's also a name for Quicksilver because Quicksilver was meant to make you immortal.
Oh,
And so it's called the Stealer.
Turns out it doesn't work great.
Yeah. So we got this guy called the coolest person in the universe. We got this guy who supposedly has power over death itself. And if he's so strong, there's the line that we had. If he's Superman, why did he run away into the cave? Because he was afraid of Kala Yavana. And that's a long story about this demon who chased Krishna into a cave.
Oh, I'm so gonna get to go find us a comic book.
I found it.
Oh, where's the comic book? You found me a comic book?
Not exactly comic
Better
book.
yet.
Okay. Jigne, scared of Kala Yavana, why did he enter Shuk into the cave? Everybody knows. Top, why is there a story that he had to run away from this guy? Okay. And if you're interested,
Can I put a comic book in a bibliography? Kidding,
Someone's got to
kidding.
start doing
It's more authoritative.
well, here's the whole story
What happened?
right here.
Oh boy.
Okay. So Muchukunda is a son of Mandata, which is Ngalenu,
It's not helping.
the king whose name was Suck from Me in the Abhidharma. He was born in a harem,
Oh yeah.
and every woman said, drink from my breast so I can get credit, because he's the oldest son.
Oh,
He's the first son. So whoever son he is going to be queen. So everybody was lying except for one woman. Oh, he always drinks from me. I'm the mother. You see what I mean? So the king got called, please suck my breast. Mandatar. Okay. Then this is his son. Okay. Who was blessed by Sri Krishna, who got any wish he wanted, who decided he would like to sleep for the rest of eternity in a cave. And then Sri Krishna was chased by Kalavayana into this cave. And on the way in, Kalavayana kicked this guy and woke him up. And pissed off, he burned him to a crisp with his magical eyes.
who had the magical eyes?
The guy who was sleeping on the floor,
Had magical eyes.
Mandatar's son.
He burnt Krishna to a crisp?
No, he burned the demon to a crisp.
David, who was Krishna.
Yeah, the demon from whom Krishna was running, Krishna,
So this
whose
king's
name is Kalavayana. Okay,
Yavana.
okay.
Was the demon.
Kalayavana.
So this is not Kalavayana's immolation, it's the immolation by Kalavayana. Okay.
Oh no.
No.
So you said-
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, Kalavayana was immolated by Muchukunda, who's the son of Drink From Me. Okay, and that's all. End of story.
Okay.
Huh.
So Muchukunda should be the main big guy.
Yeah, he's more powerful than Krishna.
Yeah.
Right.
And yet
He should get to be Krishna.
he's in awe of Krishna.
Sorry.
Okay, so just to go back and make sure we understand the verse.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Well, here's another verse about it. Where did I get your verse from? Oh, there's another version of the story,
okay.
which is this verse here, in a different book.
Okay. But it's not.
And there's Muchukuktu, his name all messed up. Okay, and he had to hide under a chair or something. Okay. Krishna, which is called Nakpur Gyurpa, the one who is black, which is what his name means. Why did he run into the cave? Okay? All right, and now according to modern Hindus, he was just showing how he could stay a step ahead of Kalayavana in the way that Buddha ran away from Sorchang, Angulimala, just to show he could stay a step ahead without
Right.
at a slow walk.
Right.
Okay, just so you know. Okay, good.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Again. Token bar wale Kun la kya ba nin yin nang chi chir chao wa chir kam ju kyam ju.
It's Chichir Kyamju.
Chi chir kyam ju. Dak ni ki dak ni se par che so.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Toge Barwa
Ways of reason.
by whom? Mami Meka.
That's his commentary on Heart of Norway, I think.
It might be. Yeah, I think so. It is, in fact. I think. It is, in fact. I think. Kunna Kappa Nyi Yang. Even if he were to be someone who extended to all living beings, Vishnu, right? Then Chichir
Why?
Kyamjuk, which is the Tibetan name for Vishnu, okay, which means covers the whole universe, covers all existence. Dagni ki Dagni Su. Why did he kill himself? Okay, etc. Okay.
Alright, so.
And here's a story from Wikipedia of Vishnu killing the same two guys 3 times in 3 different lives. Why is it relevant to this sentence?
Well, if he's everything, then why would he kill
Yeah,
someone else?
if he's everything, if Vishnu is everybody, then why does he bother to kill himself?
And why would he need to do it
3
over and over?
3 times, yeah. That's why I chose that. He killed lots of people. If you look him up, he's got a bad record. Yeah, Vishnu's killed like all kinds of people.
Sure,
In fact, I would remove. This was my earlier note, which I oops.
destroyer. Sure.
I would take. I mean, it was Ravana, but there's a better story of how he killed these same 2 guys 3 times. So I cut it out and put it in here. That's Wikipedia. It's down here.
Okay, but
Yeah.
I mean, this is for background for me, but it just, I mean, all the text says, or all Tokubara says here is, why are you going to kill yourself? Meaning that he sometimes killed people, period. There are lots of examples of him
Yeah, there
killing
are.
people,
Yeah.
so why are you going to
Yeah.
kill yourself?
Yeah. Why do you?
Since you're everyone.
It's like cutting off your other hand.
Uh-huh, yeah.
If everybody's one being,
Uh-huh.
then why? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Why would you cut
Why
off
are you
your own
hitting
hand?
yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?
Stop killing yourself.
Totally, exactly right.
All right.
Holding a knife across.
Okay, here we go.
Tundam Nyemale, Kunkin Kyamju Gelte Jikten Drakpana, Pume Drelwe, Wang Yi Chi Chir Chuknam Pi.
Yeah. Okay. Nyema, I like to translate it as the golden harvest. It means a healthy head of wheat grain. The top part that has the food on it, the grain on it. Okay. So it's a common name. Tsongkhapa uses it for some of his books. So it's something like the ultimate harvest or something. Okay. And I didn't look up who it is. Maybe I did look it
have
up.
it from last term, so it should be in the bibliography. And I don't remember anything. Oh, this is that same. No, this is still that Tantra. This is still that Kalachakra.
Oh, okay, good. Kunkyam Kyanju Kelte Jiten Tapana Pumetari Wagi Chiche Chunam Di.
Vishnu is omniscient.
Kunkyan.
Vishnu?
All-knowing Kyamju.
If the world
Guilty.
if
All
Vishnu
knowing
were
Kyamju.
omniscient.
Well, this D is draw, okay? But D can also mean acquaint oneself with. It's a synonym for komba, to get used to something, okay? If this guy is omniscient,
Yeah,
if it's Vishnu, and if he is known in the world as being omniscient,
yeah.
if he's known as the god of the world, then why, when he couldn't get a chick, did he hang out with some cows?
That's not very nice.
Okay.
Really
But he
got
thought the
games.
cows were just
So why, when he couldn't find a woman, did he do it with a cow? And I looked for this story and I couldn't find it. So I think it's some kind of insulting comment based on the relationship between Vishnu and Krishna with cows. Probably the following. And
Whoa.
here's an ancient thing about the earth came to Vishnu and complained about evil people living on top of her. And then he told her to take she goes to Indra, Indra sends her to Shiva, Shiva sends her to Vishnu. Vishnu repairs with her to the temple of Brahma on the borders of the Sea of Milk, and he is commanded to become a man. I think somewhere in there something happens.
Is that the repairing?
Probably. Okay. Then I looked up other Krishna and cow stories, but I think this is the one. I think the one I put first is the one. You know, he took the form of a man.
enjoying
The earth took the form of a cow. He needed a lady to be with, and the rest is history. So I wouldn't use this quotation. I wouldn't use this story that I found later, but it's the same story.
Okay.
Anyway, Vishnu is hanging out with cows because the earth came to him to complain about evil on the earth. And then he made her into a cow, or told her to take the form of a cow. And then he hanged out with her in a temple. And then he cremated to death all of the bad kings in the world. Okay.
Okay.
Is time up yet?
8 more minutes.
Oh man. That's as far as I checked. I mean, let's go.
Okay. Kumanyibole.
No.
Oktu Shubne San Jinbar. Una Tongsong Bayi. Rang Rik Sao To Gyurwa. Zimpar Nije Chitabu Shesoki Kyamjuki Jukpa Namka. Namka Tabu.
You found it and you confirmed the mupa. Okay.
Right.
I didn't get this far, to be honest. We can do words together. I'll have to work on it. These are weird stories and I don't know them. Uma Nyingbo says, Oktu Shugne San Zimpar. If he's able to step below the earth and hold it up, okay, this Siddha, Changsong means Siddha, and it's a literal translation of Siddha, because it means straight. Like,
Really?
yeah, Chang means straight. Chang, in the 8 meditation posture things, one is Changbor She. Okay, stay up straight. So Changsong means Siddha. A saint. Okay, okay. Mupa, I don't know. Somebody have to look it up.
Is it Dao? Dao?
Yeah, Dao Man or no Man. I mean, we can do it together if you want.
Yeah. How about to curse, a curse,
DM? Yeah.
extrication, malediction,
Insult.
swear. That could be to swear an oath or to curse. It seems like it can be to. Look.
Yeah. I mean, I think we should look up the Sanskrit and see if there's a guy named Mupa. You see.
There's a what?
I don't know. Or maybe it was a curse, somebody cursed something.
Right.
I don't know the story. You can try to look it up. Vishnu and
Shapa Parikara.
curse, it's some kind of curse.
Parikara.
If he's holding up the whole world, I don't know. I don't even want to guess. We can do the words if you want. Rangrik, his own class. Sawok went under the earth, right? And held it up. Why didn't he hold it up? Chitampo. So there's some problem.
Yeah,
There's-
there's
he
something
didn't go.
there's a story that we don't know.
Yeah, I don't know the story.
Okay. Anything?
I found it. You found it.
It's Arigraha or Adishapa.
And I thought I found it here somewhere.
This looks like your note. You
Yeah.
seem to.
I mean, that was a long time ago.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, well, now it's good.
Yeah, I was reading.
Having scrolled through this.
Oh, what dictionary are you looking at? Oh, the one that's not in the ACIP database.
Here's the Siddha is mentioned in this quotation.
Yeah.
It's-
Johnson Mut.
Yeah, Mame is maybe his full name.
Yeah.
Maybe you could look it up in Chandra.
Johnson.
Location. Yeah.
Or it could be Transam with this say means unbearable fire. Keo Mambo Sepagir, he burned up many people. This Siddha, Hindu sadhu, used his unbearable fire to destroy many people.
Right.
There was a story about Krishna holding up a mountain.
Now here's this next quotation clarifies that Mame is his full name, and it's not just the fire. Okay, so here it says Mame Shijawani, and it explains why he was called Mame.
Okay, so we can
Okay,
get
critical
searching
fire.
for Mame also.
Because Mepanyi made on Dao, his critiques of people were like fire.
That's cute.
There's a
Okay.
lot of
We
hits
don't
in
find
the
that either.
Samba of a guy named Changson Muppa. Also.
And what kind of person was he? He was Misepe unbearable. That's a commentary on the last thing. Okay. Why was he unbearable?
So he's unable to bear the earth.
Jigsu Rungwa. He was fearful, fearsome. Fearsome. Jigsu Rungwa is fearsome, something to be feared. Okay. He was mean or something.
Literally.
Kyaba yena jitana go to
Okay,
Shinase.
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta look it up.
That's all right.
Let's see if I know the. No, the next one's worse.
Okay, well, you ran out the clock pretty well.
Did I?
2 minutes.
I thought we covered it. I thought it was covered yesterday. Okay. Anyway, here's a quotation from Pramana Vartika. The next one. There's 2 question marks in it. And the line doesn't work out.
Okay.
So I think I found it. You found it. Where is it? Parmin Sheikh.
Yeah.
Kin Parmin. There's something wrong with the verse.
Oh, there it is. First paragraph. Halfway. Yeah, Kachik Maso Chig.
Oh, Kachi Maso Chinakin. Same as she said.
Whoa, instead
You
of
know, he
bards,
probably
it's
has a
same.
good commentary on this verse.
Yeah. What is his name?
In case you want to.
Yeah. What time are we supposed to go to?
Right now, 1 minute.
You got 1 minute.
Saved by the Bell. I gotta study these. I don't know these stories.
Let's not
Yeah.
beat it.
I'll find them. I spent all this time studying Vishnu, which is pretty frustrating.
Being repaired by a cow.
Yeah, so I'm gonna pick up here. Let's pick up here with this guy named Mr. Siddha Badmouth. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
And he was doing something underground. And I don't know what
As
he
you
was
do.
doing. We'll find it. Did you find his name somewhere? No.
I found Changson Muppa.
What is it?
It's just appearing many 11 hits in the.
No, I mean, what's his Sanskrit?
Oh, let me go back to that. Oh, I don't think I found it. I didn't find that whole name in the.
Yeah, Changsong is Urshi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
the whole name doesn't come up together in the Sanskrit. I was just reporting the word.
Oh, okay.
I mean, not even on the Wikipedias.
Okay, well, we'll have to try to
The
find it.
Googles even.
Yeah, Changsung doesn't show up in Sanskrit.
Or Mermaid, you see?
Yeah, I'm not finding Mermaid. That's what I've been searching for.
I would try it like this, maybe.
Time's up.
Sanskrit equivalent.
So the spelling might be wrong.
Well, there's a lot of ways to spell M.
Right.
And then I would do a proximity search. If I'm desperate, I would do mu near me, right? Cut it to one line.
You better believe it's one line.
And that's not it. That's not it. There you go. It's misspelled. It's the wrong spelling. But you might, then you go that, you look that up on, in Moni or Williams or something. Akutsanaya. Akutsanaya.
Oh boy.
And now it means, what's that? What do you call it? Someone whose reputation is unassailable. It's something like that. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, moonlight.
No,
that can't be. Kind of.
Nowadays they say Teflon.
Yeah. Teflon Don.
That's not even
Back
all.
Well, that's different from
Impeccable.
No.
Well, anyway, that's one option that they misspelled the May. Okay. That's the closest I can get. Oh, here's another one. Oh, this is probably him. Check this one.
Okay, what do you got?
Shapagni.
Where are you?
Top one.
Top one.
Look Shapagni up on
Sha.
weird Indian websites.
Ba.
Shapagni.
Ni.
So Agni means fire, right? Ignition comes from that. Ignition.
Oh, ignition. Oh, that's what
Yeah.
Shapagni.
Shapa must mean to talk bad about somebody.
It's not going well.
No? On the internet?
Right.
Do it without the diacritic. Sapagni.
Totally. Oh, Sapagni, damn it.
Assume they left off the diacritical.
No.
That result when I searched Chandra.
There's a village, which you would think, if there's a village,
Yeah.
they named it after something, right? Some Hindu
I'm using the
village.
same version I got from Ben.
I bet that's him, Sapagni.
You would think, right?
Yeah. Shapagni?
Sapagni Bihadai. Boy, oh boy.
There's no Shapagnis around?
I mean, there's a place with that name in India, which has got to be named after something.
Spaghetti.
Do you mean spaghetti?
Say Shapa Agni?
We're well over time, Gesha.
You don't want to know who's Shapagni?
Don't ask him that.
All right.
Stalin Subway.
What?
Oh, the first result.
What's it?
Stalin Subway.
Okay, well, we'll let it go. Okay.
Brutal. Okay. Sachipuki Jushing Metokam Rira Vingshin Yende Gempadi Sangye Shindu Mikte Uwargi Yokun Namdak Shingma Chuparsho Idam Guru Ratnamandala Kamniyatayami Gewadi Gewokun Sanam Yeshe Tsoso Shing Sanam Yeshe Le Jumwe Damba Kuni Toparsho
Shogadish Mogadi.
Go.